Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum. I am Professor Dr. Javed Iqbal FAROOQI, and you are watching my YouTube channel Insight. Dear viewers, peace in the Middle East, it's a phrase we have heard countless times, but rarely seen in reality. For decades, wars, uprisings, and failed negotiations have defined the relationship between Israel and the Arab world. Generations have grown up believing that peace was either impossible or always just out of reach. But then in August 2020, the world witnessed something unexpected: the signing of the Ibrahim Accords. Under this agreement, Israel, the United Arab Emirates, and Bahrain formally established diplomatic ties. Soon after, Sudan and Morocco followed. For the first time, Arab nations openly shook hands with Israel, not on a battlefield, but at a peace table. The Accords promised more than just diplomacy. They offered economic partnerships, cultural exchanges, tourism, technology, and security cooperation. To many, it looked like a new chapter in the Middle East, a moment of hope where old enemies could become new allies. Yet, the big question remains: are the Ibrahim Accords truly a step toward lasting peace? Or are they simply a geopolitical arrangement built on interests rather than justice? Palestinians, for instance, saw the Accords as a betrayal, arguing that their struggle for statehood was sidelined in favor of economic deals. So today, here on Insight, we will explore the Ibrahim Accords in depth. What they really mean, what has been achieved so far, who benefits, and whether this path could reshape the Middle East, or whether it will remain another symbolic paper agreement in history. Dear viewers, the Ibrahim Accords, often called Abraham Accords, refer to a series of agreements brokered in 2020 between Israel and several Arab Muslim majority countries to normalize diplomatic relations. What is the background of these accords? These are named after the Prophet Ibrahim, a common patriarch in Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, symbolizing interfaith and regional connection. Historically, most Arab states refused to formally recognize Israel until Palestinian statehood was addressed. The Accords marked a major shift in Middle Eastern geopolitics. The key agreements of these Accords: Israel United Arab Emirates signed in September 2020, first Gulf state to normalize relations with Israel. Then Israel Bahrain joined shortly after the UAE. Israel Sudan and Israel Morocco. Later agreements followed in late 2020. What are the features of the Accords? These are establishment of embassies and direct flights between Israel and these countries, cooperation in trade, tourism, technology, healthcare, and security. And then religious tolerance initiatives. So these were the three main features of these Accords. What is the significance of Ibrahim Accords? These marked a break from the long-standing Arab consensus that normalization with Israel would only come after resolving the Palestinian issue. Strengthened US influence in the Middle East. The US under President Donald Trump mediated the Accords. And these opened doors for greater regional economic and security cooperation. So the question, why are they important? For more than 70 years, many Arab countries did not accept Israel because of the conflict with Palestinians. But these accords changed that. They said, let's start talking, trading, and visiting each other, even if the Palestinian issue is not yet resolved. So let's see what changed after the Accords. Direct flights started from Israel and UAE, Bahrain, and Morocco. Then trade and business agreements were signed regarding technology, health, and tourism. As a result of these accords, religious visits became easier. For example, Muslims from UAE, Bahrain could visit Al-Aqsa Mosque in Jerusalem. And in addition to all these, embassies were opened. Supporters of the Accords say it brings peace instead of war. It helps business and jobs grow. And it reduces hatred and mistrust between nations. While the critics say the Palestinian issue was left behind, normalization happened without ensuring justice for Palestinians. And some Muslims feel it was done for political and economic gain, not real peace. Dear viewers, as we have seen, the Ibrahim Accords marked a historic moment. Arab nations and Israel stepping into open diplomacy after decades of hostility. For some, it's a symbol of hope, a chance to build a Middle East where cooperation replaces conflicts. For others, it is an incomplete vision of peace, one that sidelines the Palestinian question and focuses more on political and economic interests than on justice. The truth is, the future of the Ibrahim Accords will depend not only on governments but also on the people of the region. Will they embrace reconciliation or will aid wounds and unresolved issues keep peace out of reach? One thing is certain, the Accords have already changed the conversation. They have opened doors that were once tightly shut. Whether these doors lead to lasting peace or to another chapter of fragile agreements is something only time will tell. Thank you for watching this episode of Insight. If you found this discussion meaningful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you believe the Abraham Accords are a real step towards peace or just another political arrangement? Your perspective matters, and together we can keep this important conversation alive. Take care. Khuda Hafiz.